Greetings, fellow light warriors. We are glad to have this opportunity to speak with you again today. We are aware that many are feeling downcast and unsettled, sometimes worried and fearful, regarding recent turns of events in the United States that will affect not only life in that country, but in many countries. And we would say that you are not merely witnessing, but taking part in the most powerful overhaul and upliftment of energies that this planet has seen in many millennia. Far from being in a position to see the end of things, you are witnessing a beginning, and an unprecedented one. Most assuredly, you are seeing the end of the old regime. You are seeing the end of the old control of the dark forces and dense, low frequencies that have kept human consciousness at a level of awareness that permitted only bare subsistence for so long. Under that old matrix, your higher instincts and higher dimensional abilities were kept separate from you, appearing only to a few who dared allow themselves to experience and speak or write about them. They did so, they endangered themselves and their families, and were often persecuted, jailed, or executed for daring to bring not only their ideas, but their vibration to a state that the old matrix could not tolerate. In fact, the usurpers have feared that more than anything else. And so here you stand again, ready to speak, as nearly all of you have in other lifetimes, of the higher vision you carry. You stand ready to live out the beautiful gifts of assisting the earth and all beings in raising their vibration to a place of healing, enlightenment, and freedom from the pressures of past karma and unresolved trauma. Except that this time, the old paradigm of living under an oppressive state doesn't quite fit. This time as you speak up, you are realizing there is power in my voice, and in my presence. There is power to my thoughts, decisions, realizations, to my whole higher path, which I am taking up more and more every day. This is a power that no earthly structure can dismantle. This time, we stand strong, and we stand as one. They will not move us. If you could see, as we do, the powerful energetic waves of human thought and determination, the powerful intentions now rising and coalescing into outer forms of renewal and emancipation around the world, you would not doubt this for a moment.
As a whole, what the fuck is wrong with humanity? Our lust for control alone exhibits insanity. I gradually learned to keep everybody at arm's reach, cause honestly, I can't even trust my own family. I wonder if it's truly part of our anatomy to cut our own comrades' throats, taking up the ladder. We keep climbing and climbing, but I keep rhyming and rhyming, pouring my motherfucking heart into every bar that I'm writing. Soak my soul to the page like soap to a sponge, to wash away the pain of betrayal and mistrust. Fists up for my soldiers in prison behind them cages, mentally never giving into the system trying to break us. Innocent people convicted simply for fitting description. Someone's gotta pay for the crime, whether or not they did it. Prison is just a business that'll chew and swallow you, and if y'all ain't aware, then you better go through the knowledge, dude. How often do you see citizens smiling, dipping in and out of depression, stricken by anxiety? Just take a trip on public transportation in your area and take observation of the average person's hysteria. Kindly say hello and see how many are scared of ya. Ask how they doing, but think your motive's ulterior. We're so busy raising communicative barriers, projecting insecurities of appearing inferior. I smoke a lot of cigarettes to try to relieve the stress, but temporary stimuli cannot make me forget all the succubuses that lured me into their bed. Told me they loved me until it was time to collect. Once it was evident they couldn't get my precedence, inner demons were exposed like divorce settlement. Irrelevant intelligence, I'm telling to you gentlemen, is that materialism runs the world through your television. I travel through this country of depression, surrounded by negativity, dark evil, oppression, and brutality. Mentality rowdy, hungry, and stressing. As I strive for a blessing, inner demons are pressing me to break down. Ready to bury blades in these fake clowns. Y'all frontin', so therapists is racing the stakes now. Spray rounds, lyrically with the kick of a straight pound. This is pain compliance like an armbar takedown. But you ain't fucking with these sages when we raging. Spiritual wisdom, deep rooted beneath Satan. Infinite energy, heat fuming from these pages. Aura projected from a shock for the deep spaces. Through intellectual advancement, we're optimists. Astral travel exercises, expansion of consciousness. Just imagine your third eye combined with this wild spiritual warrior unearthing these live rhymes.
We might one day duplicate man, his form, his body, his actions and reactions, carefully engineered for lifelike appearance.
Non-biological intelligence.
Neon Genisys, the light bearers entrance, a Monsanto apple in the garden of pestilence. Like the mutated angels, we're falling from graces, places, hyper-violent on some nuclear torn shit. Deeply flawed we live, mankind's externally and internally at war within. We play God, but don't create a law. Accept more problems, bigger crosses, and more efficient weapons for the bombings. The future will bring computers that think and transhumanist body modding. Welcome to the postmodern, decomposed, rotten, non-stop and cement bazaar, where the mind's hypnotized by the holographic mirage.
Android dream of electric sheep, heaven bleed, the heads of peace, an uncertain future, not knowing if you're you. Organic android evolution, irrefutable. Android dream of electric sheep, heaven bleed, the heads of peace, an uncertain future, not knowing if you're you. Organic android evolution, irrefutable.
Terror and resonance, error of emptiness, no temperance, just soulless indulgence. Like clones is, you get lost in the Oculus Rift. It's virtual reality when your eyes don't know the difference between what's real and what isn't. Reality's becoming science fiction. Hunter-killer drones already existing, and we geo-engineer the biosphere's ecosystems, leaving Mother Nature disease-stricken. Romanticism of the synthetic organism. Since the end of the 20th century, technological dependency is comprehensively, extensively integrated.
Android dream of electric sheep, heaven bleed, the heads of peace, an uncertain future, not knowing if you're you. Organic android evolution, irrefutable. Android dream of electric sheep, heaven bleed, the heads of peace, an uncertain future, not knowing if you're you. Organic android evolution, irrefutable.
Secret of life itself, the DNA molecule, a genetic discovery that could give man the ability to create life to specifications. With it comes the power to change evolution itself. Never have we had such opportunity.
Turning to vermin, I'm burning in Rome. I'm yearning in the murder, man, I'm learning to roam. I'm concerned in my tone, cause the earth is a throne. The world is a pearl, a gemstone dome. Silicone, pine cone, flowing like an arrow in the marrow of my bone. Transmute chemtrails in the ozone in my overthrown home. With an overtone poem, overblown like a cyclone. A psycho disciple with a rifle in the Bible to snipe you. At the arrival of the solstice, get popped at the equinox. Kiss of death, Roman torture, get twisted up with Babylonian accents. The cult of Saturn, kiss the rings. Check the pattern on the wings of the Atlas. Air and Alexa, solar plexus, exit nexus, G.A.U.G.E. This is effortless as we oppose the Holy Roman throne. This is a testament of the exorcist with reckless deficits with respect to the Egyptians and the Celtics.
Chillin' a venomous flow and I go and say nobody will ever know my ungodly pain. I am the only one under the sun, only one with the gun. Wait, I am a son of a slaughter, fist to get smacked in the face of this time is so when I slip and slide across the freeway. Getaway car, not in my lane, not my fame, nope, not the same. Anybody can tell you from the 978 that I keep it real. ill. Motherfuckers get killed over kicks and pills, but that's not my deal. I creep in the shadows, I'm shallow, how with the aloe battle. Get tossed in a barrel like Marilla, but most, son. Get carved up and spread across your mother's front lawn. It's on, ring the alarm, I'm charging like cattle. Red ball when I pull a man over these suckers like who was so slipping a coat. How many true to these kids keep on rapping, I sneak in your crib and I try new coats. I'll take a picture of you when you're sleeping enough for the bomb you to me, this a joke. This beats bananas, got me on my Conan, on that Roman noodle, on that lyrical voodoo. Who knew the dropout would strike back with a six-pack? It's lights out for that whack rap, yo. Spit like I'm 16, again back at the bus with the damn player. I gotta go hope the dude up next comes correct, hope he spits that raw flavor, yo.
My PXR allegiance is stronger than Roman legion. I'm Spartacus in the Colosseum, Apollo temples and mausoleums, Apollonesis apostles, secret teachings of Jesus, Simon Magnus, alphanumerical master, mathematic maximus, complete tactics package. I can speak backwards, alpha, beta, kappa, beta, alpha. Perfect architect, arch balance, aqueduct axis, fluid talk makes a Senate scatter. PXR assassins pack daggers, imposters watch your abdomen. These popes worship Baphomet, Roman room cursed tablets. Camilla law prohibited magic. Shakespeare wrote Macbeth because he understood the practice. Fireblaze, final days, comedy of Dante. Pompeii was God's rage. New dawn, still slaves controlled wage. Different fates, new cage. 2,000 years later, same case, that's a slap in the face. Remind the head of the state and the banks, even Caesar got replaced with his head on the plate.
Yeah, I felt it, hell's grip in the age of decadence, trying to pull me into the fire pits with burning circuses, tactics from the prince. I ain't going out like that, distracted by crap. Assassinated Caesar and tag my name in the epitaph. Beheaded generals like Hannibal on Warpath, dropping lithograph visuals. The death code of Mars is imperial, bringing bloodbaths to the physical, polluting the mental with celebrity iconography. So I meditate, staring at zodiac astronomy, expanding the philosophy, the son of reason, speaker of treason, the riddler making you question everything you believe in. It's a Roman orgy, the demons are breeding, like a goat having sex with a heathen. The spawn of a jackal got the keys to a kingdom, but the starman from planet X came to retrieve them. Spear of destiny to your heart's region, till you start season. False gods left bleeding at the start of a new season. Yo, VX, take the mic and dead these fuckers with the chemicals you're breathing.
Yo, y'all don't want it with the god incarnate. When the gladiators fought, I don't just watch it, I took part in it like Commodus. The comet hits and splits the continent. Dual black ratchets strapped to my back with clips. The last Haas assassin, blasting at the Vatican. Stab the Pope, slash his throat. The Battle of Rome, catacombs filled with shattered bones. The darkest rift, rebel marches led by Spartacus. 70 CE, Romans sacked the Temple of Solomon. Celebrated with the Arch of Titus. Constellation stars brighten. Spoils of Jerusalem lost in Oak Island. A part Roman, part Egyptian, part Celtic, part devil, part rebel. PXR Praetorz.
Taino General America's my Coliseum, brought the rise against illicit foot soldiers with heaters. They trying to strip the Second Amendment. Socialist Nazi tactics, fuck this fake election. Hillary's a cunt, Donnie's a faggot. They lie, cheat, and steal. Yeah, we can't prioritize problems to taking. Hypnotic racism and killing or genocide and containment. Roman Legion with the renegade faction among Caesars. We're sharper than the gladiators, slice your thoughts of rhyme and reason. I predicted this, that they will start to call rebels terrorists. Mirror complex, terrorist government passing laws like heretics. Psychological war, they creating distraction and more. And virgin cavemen mounting racism, linking to cop murders in store. Police procedures have changed to make our state of mind more deranged. Post was left on your decrepit, so unfed book with the change. Besides becoming less human, grafting yourself to technology. Terrorized by these outside snakes, it's a new formality. I unleash chaos on y'all like a bitch slap, slept to do it. Then on the day of the jackal, a mental box with Anubis. Innocents get bucked, that's why I say fuck the police. If there's a good cop out there, then they better choose suicide to believe. If there's a war coming on the strength, the signs and your fears. Whenever you deep inside your anger in this madness of tears, or when you're ready to stay zen, learn to defend and bust back. They ain't following the rules of engage, so show them how and stay strapped.
All roads lead to Rome. Without the Vatican, I've lived it for thousands of years. But no more, but that's all over now. Cause we're here to take the crown back. Yeah, I'm having ancient visions, new kingship. I see alphabetic symbols and eloquent rhythms. Sovereigns now, the celestial order, a guerrilla alliance of hip-hop therapy. It's irrefutable. Planet X Records.
How could I, being born of such conventional stock, a rival leader of the rebellion, an escapist from a conformist world destined to find happiness only in that which cannot be explained? I brought you here for a reason, but unfortunately, you and your sentimental minds are doing me no good. My brain is frozen, locked. I have to break free from this culture of mechanical reproductions and the thick incrustations dying on the surface.
Yeah, PXR! Rhyme Vikings like lightning when I'm writing. Iraqi forces and ISIS fighting. The puppet is Trump until he exposes the Clintons for smuggling drugs. What's the private server for? Russian cyber war. This is deep. UFOs and the emails from WikiLeaks. Sheep submit to the beast. Escape the cruelty of fall. Assassinate Julian Assange. Rhyming death flow. In the news another child dies in Aleppo. Syrian genocide. Fear generalized. Demons appear in the general's eyes. Cash of nukes increased by Vlad Putin. Then he helps Assad bomb innocent victims. This is the militant system, a wicked vision of invisible prison. Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. G.O.E. we bury kings, praise Allah over anything. Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. G.O.E. we bury kings, praise Allah over anything. Guerrillas over everything, God over everything.
Gotta say this one. Feel the turbulence of God when I'm spitting this vital to your vital that touches your soul before you suicidal. Trying to box stars like Billy Idol. Understand it's final that the time to face all fears touches your spinal. G.A.U.G.E is cryogenics. Your style's pathetic. Gorilla made like firebombs. Light it up and just said it. I'm an anal dominant, yet I spit before Christ. Like Israelites, angels find back to glory to rise. Silent the soldiers sided by the Templar Knights. Kingdom of heaven buried by empire of lies. Hash assassins answer to the cries of purgatory. A walking ghost lost knowing they had the true story. This selection with a silent S needs justification for Clinton and Donnie, these devils raping our nation. Mutating your subconscious, you speak of these monsters. Look inside of yourself and that's what's left of your conscience. Hidden hands of Nazification, middle fingers are blatant. Cause these bloodsuckers making my people zombies of Satan.
Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. G.O.E. we bury kings, praise Allah over anything. Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. G.O.E. we bury kings, praise Allah over anything. Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. PXR. Yo, end of days, ages, gray state, anonymous sponsorship. Clones hold office, controlled opposition. Hell or heaven, Mandela effect, parallel dimensions. Elemental 7, long-winded bar spit, star shift in the darkness.
Gorillas over everything, time assistance, guardians of the rift. On to the 1024, Lucas shells, 2 clips protecting my kin. Smashing microcosmic first to the next universe. Guerrilla alliances rebellion, no prepare for the worst. Fuck these syndicate gangs of voluminous desire. Heaven's assassin with parabellum, chasing with fire. Push your heart, stand for something, don't become divergent. Learn to trace letters and numbers, tactics, that's 5%.
Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. G.O.E. we bury kings, praise Allah over anything. Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. G.O.E. we bury kings, praise Allah over anything. Guerrillas over everything, God over everything. G.O.E. we bury kings, PXR over everything.
We must train ourselves to extend the moment and learn to live. Smoke in times of rest is a great companion to the solitary soldier. You know who said that? Huh? Do you know who said that? It was everyone's favorite revolutionary Marxist, Che Guevara. Except, I think he smoked a pipe. I always thought I'd appear rather pretentious with a pipe. Look into the eyes of a true Jew. Look into the eyes of a true champion.
Troy City, a couple blocks, 19 X-shops from Lizzie, living ritual killings at Disney, Mickey sorcerer wizardry, political propaganda trickery, trust fund Trump first, satanic Hillary, the corporation of America's official history, from New Hampshire, Australia, massive Philly, PXR global delivery, assassin infantry, cripples a beast, warrior chiefs never show defeat, vibrations of speech immeasurable, I brought down the walls of Jericho, martyrs left slaughtered by defied decibels, rhymes incredible, hotter than Ivan the Terrible, smarter than extraterrestrials from Nibiru, presidential fear of a coup, clowns with hatchets on the stoop, frown when they get curb stomped with my boots, that's what you call the polar opposite move, Alphabetik therapists feed you knowledge like food.
We all evolve from the city of gods. The call has come, that presidency. We all evolve from the city of gods. Represents we all is one.
When Planet X combined forces, the sky darkens. Soft, perfect blends of raw energy from divine swordsmen. Exceeding expertise with weaponry for rhyme slaughter. My sources say keep your distance, you make a fine target. Channel my chakra, then pop you for the lies you've been barking. Pathetic feminine rhetorics never get my pardon. Y'all pay a ghostwriter only to spit expired garbage. Just press record and I'll open a fucking time portal. Radio waves release poison for minds to absorb it. Psychological engineering entice you to forfeit. Fuck all the nonsense that you're hearing, just try to ignore it. I say we break and make stakes into blindfold and market. Broadcast the execution live for the masses to view it. Let the fascist public know the truth, how they damaged our music. I'll jab my fist through the roof of your mouth till you're toothless. I'll stab my mic in the womb of your spouse for amusement.
We all evolve from the city of gods. The call has come, that presidency. We all evolve from the city of gods. Represents we all is one. All is one. All is one. All is one. All is one.
Listen to the word scribe, word to the wise. Open wide, feel my optic eyes. Feel the energetic vibe, the cosmos is alive. Universe is looking like neurons in the mind. A reflection of the consciousness inside. Stars and planets, orbital, subatomic particles and atoms. It's all quantum entangled, check the interlocking pattern. Step outside the box, your mind's trapped in. Music is life, the frequency, everything. A chord on the strings, vibrations in the galactic web of symbiotic existence. I am a thought in the collective consciousness, and vice versa. An effect of the Big Bang, still moving with inertia. You could say I got my head in the clouds, cause the God-headed cranium filled with the seven heavens. As above, so below as above. It's a truism, macrocosm, some of the microcosms, consortium of organisms making up something bigger. Study the math, double check the figures, puzzle pieces, build a bigger picture. The irrefutable clear your vision, like the mister. Indra's net, butterfly effect, everything connects, everything connects.
Connect with the cosmic conscious awareness to accomplish a short and long list of goals. We're on this mission to launch this and to pompous conflict. That's the reason why the song's writ. Connect with the cosmic conscious awareness to accomplish a short and long list of goals. We're on this mission to launch this enter pompous conflict. That's the reason why the song's written. We're the
PXR
people's
Irrefutable.
Congress.
Everything connects. The legend is epic, never-ending expression. My rhyme and rhythm is Mayan wisdom. They say there's some kind of divine science with them. We're galactic shift activists. Tectonic chasm split. Flow from a golden mind. I hold scrolls from the Hopi tribe. Tap the universal consciousness. No rap is just hurtful opulence. They want us all in somnolence until we kill our own brother like Romulus and Provenance. The birth of time inside the universal mind. Through divine light, the entire earth will shine. Knowledge testament, sovereign element. The squadron's eloquent. Heaven's forces represented. Celestial order. Step through the teleporter. In the booth is musical. Tools we use to bring the truth with irrefutable. What? Celestial order all day. PXR 2013.
Connect with the cosmic conscious awareness to accomplish a short and long list of goals. We're on this mission to launch this enter pompous conflict. That's the reason why the song's written. Connect with the cosmic conscious awareness to accomplish a short and long list of goals. We're on this mission to launch this enter pompous conflict. That's the reason why the song's written. We're the people's Congress. The unified field yields to my consciousness with thought patterns that range far beyond Saturn and convey relay messages to my DNA throughout the night and day effortless. Travel the oceans and Everest, endeavoring to ship on the astral seas naturally. What I put out comes back to me tenfold. Actually elevates and spin the whole reality. Traverse the galaxy faster than light. I move with the speed of thought. Supersede the clock, see the lot, receive the block. Proceed to unlock the key to the plot. Find the message heated and believe it or not, your being is beyond physical. When your breathing stops, you're leaving the dot. Feel the sea of eternity and you're reaching the top. The pinnacle is just a point that's pivotal. Reciprocal property projections of geometric symbols. Kick, snare, cymbal, simple, nimble, neuro-linguistic, chemical fire. At the end of which this universe will expire to the top of the spire, then back down the wire. And this is the legacy of a celestial empire.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Mac the Rebel, eloquence, it's good.
I'm going to supply you with what knowledge I can.
Polar opposites,
so you can get by.
Yes, sir.
With very little else. You should always be supplied with certain equipment. An emergency kit or rucksack is vital.
Check it. I'm starting to experience dark mornings and light. Meditating with audio visual eyesights. Marking targets in these shadows of darkness. Starving artists climb this food chain, becoming heartless. My spirit detects the type of aura you reverberating, perpetrating like these walking snakes, acid regurgitating. The bottom supports pyramids, the apex on top. The architecture of empires from Egyptian to Ottoman. The strongest of allies are the hardest to break. PXR every year, bitch, boy, we raising the stakes. My rhyme book is my war journal, transmit the broadcast to the ones finding their soul as life proceeds fast. Mac the Rebel, conduct eloquentisms and visions where eloquence deciphering your cryptic lyrical realism. Allied to the revolution, a doomed man. A G.A.U.G.E see the lies and demons, still I stand.
Transform with the gods, we battle our law. In the state of hip-hop, we break away from the strong. A celestial alliance, you know how it goes. Nothing can deny this, so one goes to grow.
A name that can be named is not the eternal name. A nameless is the beginning of heaven and earth.
Spark another warning, it's darker in the morning. Embark through exploring different parts of my mind. Find it according to the cosmic recording. Tune in, reporting from terrestrial, temporal territory. Reporting the story, self-sorting allegory. It's the order of the ceremony. In my temple of cerebral memory. In the embassy of the emissary. Spiritual revolution, evolutionary. The solution to every worldly problem is in the strength to overcome and resolve it. Or whatever you call it, we all got it. When the power of love outweighs the love of power, the world shall be free, living in harmony without corruption, harmony. Spiritual armory, calm in me.
You can't spar with the gods, we
torn from your physical soul infrastructure and core, which produces lyrics of what you consider logic, which reduces mirror. Your music's far from being cosmic. The clock's ticking, yeah, you're far from being timeless. Humming air in your freestyles, you're just a rapper that's rhymeless. My style's the finest, but burning with my brain to freedom. A gorilla and celestial being this hunting season.
I'm flunks who scheming, punks without reason. Hold them in contempt, they're not exempt from treason. Bent deceiving, vent you bleeding, sent to see them. Characters in the book of life, I read them. We need freedom. We need freedom, we need freedom. We need freedom, 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 freedom.
You can't spawn with the gods, we bound by law. In this state of hip-hop, break the weak from the strong. A celestial alliance, you know how it goes. Nothing can deny this, so one goal is to grow. You can't spawn with the gods, we bound by law. In this state of hip-hop, break the weak from the strong. A celestial alliance, you know how it goes. Nothing can deny this, so one goal is to grow.
Ever desireless, one can see a mystery. Ever desiring, one sees the manifestations. These two spring from the same source, but differ in name.
The environment is varying. Humanitarians, Luciferians, Christian synagogue, Satan, Muslims, pagans, Hindus, Buddhists, and good Samaritans, Anglos and Aryans, Africans and Syrians, carnivores, vegans and vegetarians, to the Camerlands, Fox, CNN, ESPN. Disney feel the vibrations that they carry in. Stimulus is hit the mess. Arithmetic is meticulous. Dismiss the ridiculous. Frivolous and villainous to the abyss. Stimulus is hit the mess. Arithmetic is meticulous, yeah. Dismiss the ridiculous, yeah. Frivolous and villainous to the abyss. Stimulus is hit the mess, yeah. Arithmetic is meticulous. Dismiss the ridiculous, yeah. Frivolous and villainous to the abyss.
That's the way you do.
Precursor, sojourner, universal law learner. Discerner of the fervor and the murmur with the vial of fire. Burn, 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 burn.
Perched over you like war hawks or judges at the youth court. The truth's ugly, so the irrefutable spews forth. Fire war through hell's roar, where demons in lapels talk and heart makes the score. Blood overflows the coffers. ACAB, fuck the coppers. The lost spirits wander in the suicide forest like my little cousin. Cause this world lacks virtue and substance. This shadow man becoming one with the nothing. Scribing the book of the void like Miyamoto in the Sonic Dojo. Cutting down whack rappers in kimonos. Dark charge brushes are painting your face. Names detected in snakes. From dusk to dawn, it's high stakes. Yo, Alpha, grab the mic and put these fuckers in their place.
What is called the spirit of the void is where there is nothing. It is not included in man's knowledge. Of course, the void is nothingness.
Rhymes wise, open the eyes of blind minds. Recoding the lines, reprogram designs. Reincarnate through space, reshape different bodies, different places. Time to race, no break, faces to death. Prepare for what's next. The sun rises and sets, horrors and set. I heard a spirit voice, opened up the books of the void. Tight craft on metaphysical math. The body went from flesh to ash. Remanifest, organized, metamorphosized, cellular structures combined. Astrology guides the maps of the mind. Light strength, bright light, genetic ties, the sun shines. Blood, moon, red tide, the vortex in the void exists deep inside. The star gods of the sky were recognized by the earliest tribes.
People in this world look at things mistakenly and think that what they do not understand must be the void. This is not the true void. It is bewilderment.
Yeah, L.O.B. MC Therapist. Philadelphia, Serbia, Connect. J.Bricks. Yeah. Lyrically, I'm heavily addictive like Percodan, but you won't know until the withdrawal hurts, man. Till you're feeding just to hear the next verse, fam. Without drugs, your sound sucks like Pearl Jam. Night skies viewed weak here on Earthland. Try to get over on the sun and get a burnt tan. You must love brainwash if you a church man. Therapist breaks down your system like nerve gas. Experience the realm of hell firsthand. Rome catacombs of Philly, witness the worst land. If this was your birthplace, you were born cursed, man. Trying to make it here is like trying to teach a bird math. If these perpetrators are flammable, I'ma let them burn. Incinerate them to ashes and pack them in an urn. Shove you jerks in the dirt like little worms. Be the first to discover the fucking middle of earth. You better bow to your majesty or get clowned by my cavalry. Witness the sound of this catastrophe. Catapulting lyrical rounds at your faculty. Ain't shit holding me down, not even gravity. Bow to your majesty or get clowned by my cavalry. Give me the crown or I'll smack you beat. Catapult lyrical rounds at you manually. Gradually turn the industry to a disaster. I am brutal for your ears like cops with a megaphone. On your front stairs, fucking shots at your rental home. Elevate your fears like a phobia of heights. You should know that when I write, I'm like a geyser in Yellowstone. Releasing pressure in every measure ever wrote. Throat screaming quotes that steam like a kettle blows. Fake revolutionary chain of ever flows. These MCs think they feed for vendetta, yo. They try to rhyme like Wayne so they cheddar grows. A true king knows the pain of attending the throne. My mood swings are insane, I'm a wrecking, I know. That's the reason every instrumental I'm blessing is dope. The sick of the time, the ill of the drive, the living and feeling the time. Spitting these rhymes as if you're spine. Never forget the addiction I fight. Facing my demons, chasing my dreams. Racing my reaching, but leading the crime. Cause every time I rhyme, I'm emphasizing my pride to be feeding for better. Bow to your majesty or get clowned by my cavalry. Witness the sound of this catastrophe. Catapulting lyrical rounds at your faculty. Ain't shit holding me down, not even gravity. Bow to your majesty or get clowned by my cavalry. Give me the crown or I'll smack you beat. Catapult lyrical rounds at you manually. Gradually turn the industry to a disaster. I'm hurting your character like practice and playing with voodoo. Alerting the masses about rap facets like you do. Verbally embarrassing these trap rap noodles. Cause your sound's a mistake like bringing Wayne into Zulu. What a fucking disgrace, I bet your mother's ashamed. You should be shown by your race. I'd like to fuck up your face, so let me pump on my brakes and leave you pumped on display. Cause nothing I say can prove you're more lame anyway. The severity of the damage I'll do to the game is equivalent to a cancerous tumor's due to the brain. It's a tragedy that has to be addressed. This industry's a mess. And actually it's sad to see these kids go whack 'em, sees the best. I don't see a purpose in tolerating this nonsense. Larry Davis saw nothing wrong with taking a cop's head. Bill Clinton saw nothing wrong with getting his cock licked. MC therapists don't believe in the term God blessed. Religion keeps good people under hypnosis. Cultivated hatred towards those that oppose it. Holy wars open doors, global psychosis. A soul with no remorse is a vision out of focus. You better bow to your majesty or get clowned by my cavalry. Witness the sound of this catastrophe. Catapulting lyrical rounds at your faculty. Ain't shit holding me down, not even gravity. Bow to your majesty or get clowned by my cavalry. Give me the crown or I'll smack you beat. Catapult lyrical rounds at you manually. Gradually turn the industry to a disaster scene. Disaster scene. Disaster scene. Disaster scene. Disaster scene.
Today, whatever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may go, you are a part of atomic warfare. Blast, heat, light, radiation. 13 minutes from now, this airplane is going to drop an atomic bomb on your country.
Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post. Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post.
Allow a tyrant to be a tyrant. While I sit back not complying, I'm not buying with the selling, the telling lies for a supply of confusion. Stay centered, self-reliant with divine science in the iris. Cannabis papyrus, the G inside us, it's not outside us. They try to quiet us and turn to riot us. People getting high on dust, guns firing, bust caps, who hub caps and duck tracks. There's lots of violence, sad songs, violence. Hear them screaming like sirens. Politicians aspiring with a penchant for retirement. The intention to cause harm, cause alarm. Collective mind swarm to the high, rawhide mutilation. Dark side infiltration, star sky navigation. God the soul incarnation.
Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post. Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post. World order, no border, four-corner invasion, mutual annihilation, Holocaust concentration, population sedated, mentally incarcerated, totalitarianism, satanic analyzation. From the Grove to Camp David, massive bills is devastated. Why does skin pigmentation cause hatred? It's appropriate pigmentation of our imagination. Religious tricks of saviors, holographic dangers, controlled elimination of native nations. Jesuit educated, City of London, not a month of inaugurated. Blood initiation, documentations, Solomon communication, Golden Dawn affiliation. Blast, Masonic NASA spaceships, space stations, bomb-proof basements, underground bases, basins, blank data, banks vacant, death, desecration, devastation, society caved in. Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post. Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post.
Geopolitical skirmish with war merchants and the devil's servants, while another ends act wrapped in flag and memorial service. Gold, oil, and drugs, sick art of worship, bringing forth the catastrophic atomic spectrum. Red rum on the battlefield, death calm, dead young, dead hung, blunderbuss, cannon fodder, blown away by the atom bombers. Drone strikers and short orders, it's an armed race, armored tanks, nuclear states, biological strains. It's fucking insane the way the profane mutilating the sacred. State heads shifty like double agents, stacking chips like bankers. The world's a ball of anger with a naive rush at first to meet their maker in a blood-soaked red zone with an army of raiders.
Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post. Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke, 5-star generals abandoned in post. Global war zone, nuclear bombs and arms drones, cracking codes, surface explode, oil and gold, rivers of smoke.
Yeah, Mac the Rebel, VX, MC Therapist. What's good, tough guy? You wanna kill me, bitch? Take my life before those demons inside, don't your wish. In a terrified environment, you gotta learn to live. So much media today, kids eat an oatmeal full of bullshit. An information age where informers can prey, devour our generation, wage and stock of prison and chains. A lot of things you pick up in the 6x8, but if that's how they play, when the record gonna set straight. Choose where your spirit lies, the path of glory you find. You lose weight in the die, skin jobs won't this planet refine. Police become more militant, Robocop human troops. Neo-Nazis join their ranks, Trump the one in the coop. He the 1 minute man armed with bazookas and cools. Band the brothers and sisters of all colors that pop tools. Violence control, fear loathing had decayed the whole nation. VX MC Therapist on tracks, smack steady blazing. What the honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Yo, it's VX and Champ Chuck. Stand up, throw your hands up, or get your whole camp crushed. The mind of Iron Mike, a divine titan. Fight the light from the sky, knife sliced right to your eye. Rhyme style cyanide, inside where the fire shines. Sniper sight aligns like Cypher 9. Bar murder with starbursters. The gods slaughter servants. Dark sermon, scar surgeon. My jaw spits lost verses. MCs have to bleed. Our crafty's beats. It's savage speech. The black robe cavalry.
Honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength.
Listen, y'all.
In our numbers combined. One.
Once upon a time, I was lost in crime, hustling pills, leak X, coke on the grind. No family, friends dying distraught inside, haunted by my addiction. Yo, I was lost in time, till the gods finally listened to my thoughts and cries. Saw an image of Mount Zion and the stars align. Taught to rhyme, I guess you could say I caught the hype. My lack of faith in humanity finally brought to light. All my life, I have experienced self-sabotage. I actually believe that I felt the wrath of God. Brainwashed by a system written by savage frauds. Motherfuck your American dream and its marriage laws. Rational thoughts from a radical pawn. I'll steal the president's car and burn it to ash on his lawn. Take his spawn and check him with heroin for 3 months. Return them so they can feel how fucking deep this runs.
Honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One honor is what defines us. Strength in our numbers combined. One.
Armageddon. Yeah, I'ma get what I deserve. 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot on the road. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I'm cruising down the center. I'm better than I was, but I'll never be close to perfect because Armageddon. Yeah, I'ma get what I deserve. 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot on the road. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I'm cruising down the center. I'm better than I was, but I'll never be close to perfect because I'm getting fed up with all the politics and lawyers. The president's a lawyer, the senators are lawyers, the judges are lawyers. These lawyers are liars in the Esquire empire, buyers of favors, any trials of saviors, and in execution, electrocution, election prostitution, dissect the institutions, directing the confusion, effectively construing ruin to the life that you're pursuing, doing harm to your person, snatch a person, make a purchase, and then curse them, reverse them, hurt them, burn them, and murk them. It's extortion on the daily, reward and punishment, reward for punishment, promotion in the government, subsequent supplement for abiding by the covenant. It's an ominous abyss. Listen to the hiss, sax rip and get sucked into the riff. Armageddon. Yeah,
gats and bullets, I'll do it. If it comes to it, I'm the truest, nothing new to me. Who this?
You think he claiming he banging, slanging, can't enabling the kids to run away and start playing the fucking Satan.
Look at this, it's a fist, and I was born to smash. Listen to this and tell me if you think I'm playing. I'll laugh in your face
after I run up in your place with the mask. So, welcome to Gotham City.
What? It's Armageddon,
So get ready, machetes and bullets, I'll pull it. If you step to me, there's nothing left, so won't do it.
Nothing left to lose, so I abuse these drugs. Inhale a few, that's right, I spit fire and melt.
Swag,
swinging a bat, I don't equipped with a mag. I take a bite at the prize, I put the C in crack, baby G.A.U.G.E.
Armageddon, yeah, I'ma get what I deserve. 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot on the road, yeah, let's go. I'm cruising down the center, I'm better than I was, but I'll never be close to perfect because Armageddon, yeah, I'ma get what I deserve. 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot on the road, yeah, let's go. I'm cruising down the center, I'm better than I was, but I'll never be close to perfect because.
Created from the words of the divine, macro and micro arise, provide light insight to the mind. Shine bright like the original form of mankind. When you're born, certain planets align with your sign. Created from the words of the divine, macro and micro arise, provide light insight to the mind. Shine bright like the original form of mankind. When you're born, certain planets align with your sign. I'm an equinox Pisces, full moon light beam, energy emerged from Brooklyn 520. Physical astrology, Neptune properties, philosophically conscious of my birth anomaly. The year equals 19, Odyssey, cryptology, 620. Darkness is calling, but the sun now follows me. Cosmically, I'm the form of a human being, powerful, my astral region. I've got past life ancestral allegiance to protect positivity and reverse negative treatments. The soothsayer speaking, if you understand religion, then you understand the 4 seasons, according to the sphere and 4 regions. Created from the words of the divine, macro and micro arise, provide light insight to the mind. Shine bright like the original form of mankind. When you're born, certain planets align with your sign. Created from the words of the divine, macro and micro arise, provide light insight to the mind. Shine bright like the original form of mankind. When you're born, certain planets align with your sign. Possess spirit knowledge, illuminated body aquatic. From the astral light to a collective solid, geometrically flawless, communicate with the creator through the cosmic subconscious. Visualize a shade and sacred shape of an orange. The sky god connected with the earth goddess. The sea was the sun prophet that walked on water and led men from darkness. The original scholar, the first author, transcended from the 7th chakra. I am the Buddha in the state of nirvana, sitting on a lotus flower. In the last hour, close my eyes, turn to powder. Created from the words of the divine, macro and micro arise, provide light insight to the mind. Shine bright like the original form of mankind. When you're born, certain planets align with your sign. Created from the words of the divine, macro and micro arise, provide light insight to the mind. Shine bright like the original form of mankind. When you're born, certain planets align with your sign.
Back to boom bap, the doom rap. Back to boom bap, the doom rap. Back to fact. I heard it was my attitude. Some people find me rather rude without the word of gratitude. Like I'm the baddest dude, I'm not as bad as you. Sometimes it feels like the whole world wants to battle you, unfurl and scatter you, and drag you through the mud like my father that the son. Guess he had to run, guess I had the bad one. So goes the story of my allegory through the elements in my laboratory. Explore me in the depths of this realm. I step to the helm and take control of my soul as the path unfolds in gold. Let go and just roll down the road I rock steady. Hip-hop is dead and you're still not ready, so I'm slowing it down, I'm holding it down with the golden sound. It's all over now. I bring it back to what? Back to fact. Back to boom bap, the doom rap. Got you tripping like a shroom cap till the room's black. Soon back in time. Consume a rap design, a snack for the mind. I bring it back to what? Back to fact. Back to boom bap, the doom rap. Got you tripping like a shroom cap till the room's black. Soon back in time. Consume a rap design, a snack for the mind. Spent a decade and a half, a renegade on the warpath. Explore the wrath of the math, beating the whack down with my warcraft. Now there's no turning back past the point of no return. As slow burn of my sojourn. I flow stern and I hold firm. Then I let go and return to a point of renewal. Life's a cycle, that's a jewel. Life's a school. Play the student, play the fool. Break the rule, keep cool under pressure. You know lesser as professor or a jester. I bring it back to what? Back to fact. Back to boom, back to doom rap. Got you dripping like a shroom cap till the room's black. Soon back in time. Consume a rap design, a snack for the line. I bring it back to what? Back to fact. Back to boom, back to doom rap. Got you dripping like a shroom cap till the room's black. Soon back in time. Consume a rap design, a snack for the line. Tracking the math on the map, boom bap, attacking the rats with that doom rap. Who is that, the dude in back? It is true in fact, but now I'm in the front, and this is just a front, cause I'm really on the hunt. Punk, I'll eat you for lunch if you even try to stunt. Jump up to get me down, as people found technique with sound, leap and bound. Lethal rounds on unequal ground. Someone speaking to beat the system, raps to beat the system back. Beat the elitist trap to lead us back to the boom bap, boom bap. To lead us back to the boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, doom rap, boom bap, doom rap, boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, doom rap, boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, boom bap, doom rap.
Shit. What the fuck I get myself into, man?
Yeah. They call me Rapper X, I'm that cat you hear on the radio, on TV, and every popular media scheme you're raving for. I used to be that cat on the block, had respect for my team, had skills to show a nigga hungry, and out for the cream. The problem started when our culture had been industrialized. Once a personal revolution has now made a business demise. But that's how it is when you lust for money, it devours your soul. That's what happened to me after years of this shit, now I'm old. Lost contact with my homies at the old hood where I'm from. They know my ass went Hollywood, yet still trying to stunt. Taking pictures for magazines, modeling styles you should front. Doing interviews and talking tough for gangsta shit, toting blunts. When in actuality I'm a straight A student and love his son. Get the glamour outside my world, fuck my mind like a cunt. I thought my environment was dirty, but then I looked at the spirit. Something more filthy than dirt can emerge for devil's merit.
You so barcoded, eroded, go rapid, platinum tokens, bubblegum shit, pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure. You're so barcoded, eroded, go rapid, platinum tokens, bubblegum shit, pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure.
I got signed during the last days of the boom bap era. Mixtapes was live, got a lot of hype, these labels were clever. Kept the hood for a while, the first taste of the flash. Soon I go platinum, they want me signing up for more cash. But as the times change, the attitude and style doesn't range. Soon you they monkey, they fuckboy, artists looked as a slave. Cool, more bitter and angry at people who criticize and put me down, cause they don't know the utter pressure of being a clown. Side of my life to them in blood, soon was an entertainer icon. I love my wife and she don't know I'm banging brunettes and blondes. Paparazzis everywhere, take my shit image to nations. Went from meeting with label heads to meetings with corporations. Getting even more cash to the point I don't give a fuck about fam. I feel married to this utopia of robotic people and spam. I'm starting to feel more empty and hollow inside, to the point my mind is crying for my heart to stay alive.
You so barcoded, eroded, go rapid, platinum tokens, bubblegum shit, pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure. You're so barcoded, eroded, go rapid, platinum tokens, bubblegum shit, pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure.
They call me Rapper X, there's a million of us out there, consumed by envy and have no personality or reason to care. So we dedicate our lives to be tools of controlling your mind. Through commercializing, supporting their brand to make you go blind. Give shit advice and rapping how to live your life and have an ego you don't deserve having in the first place. We are evil, there's even female versions of us telling girls how to be hoes. Give a bass if they ain't call you back saying shit and just blow. Our hearts are dedicated to money, cause what else is left in this world? We can fight the true evil puppet master in us in this world, but that would mean total humiliation, prison time or death. Our fear got the best of us, so we play this game out of breath. And if they wanna measure degree, they'll take the life of your seeds, the life of your moms. Who the hell are these people we speak? If I told you, you'll think I'm crazy, so I deny all that is told. This is truly hell, cause I'm a rapper with a barcode on my soul.
You so barcoded, eroded, go rapid, rapid platinum chokers, bubblegum shit pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure. You're so barcoded, eroded, throw rapid platinum chokers, bubblegum shit pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure. You're so barcoded, eroded, throw rapid platinum chokers, bubblegum shit pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure. You're so barcoded, eroded, throw rapid platinum chokers, bubblegum shit pop, sugar coater. You ain't got a manager, you got a product promoter to give you a lot of exposure.
Yo, the tension's rising, bloodied up moon on the horizon. Reveling in violence, devilish sirens, hate-filled warmongers, flag waves, spew dogma like Ant Coulter. Spark the white phosphorus, leave you looking like half-melted wax sculptures. May burn offerings on the altar of conflict brokers like bomb soldiers. I'm chilling with the border smokers while capitalism bursts another vulture to circle over the death code ciphers. With those they prophets preach hateful concepts through the barrel of smoking guns, resonating terror like nuclear era bombs dropped by the megaton. Monotheistics, barbarianistic, still fighting over sky guards in the divination of mystics. Man's a savage in crisis, taking the God's name in vain like ISIS.
Death cult. Death cult. The death cult flag. This is a death cult. To use this term is to dignify a death cult. It's not a state, it's a death cult. Death cult. Inspired by the Islamist death cult. Death cult. Death cult. It is ultimately a death cult. Death cult. A death cult.
The polar opposite. Cheerleaders with blue, white, red pom-poms cheer on the war bombs. Psychotic patriotism is infectious. The populace has had their minds molested by demagoguery, clamoring for blood, jingoistic policies. Truth is war in political economy, so there's violence everywhere in the global arena. And we scream on euphoric like heavyweight matches with John Cena. Watching the 24-hour fear cycle play out in news media, receding the sanity. Do your heathen, sacrificing your own humanity, dancing around the burning oil rig like pagan ritualism. 21st century tribalism, urban primalism, in the entropy making primal decisions. Primal decisions.
War and danger. Continuing danger, hour of danger. Very, very dangerous world. A grave new threat. Horrific acts of atrocities, murders, regimes dedicating to killing us, tyranny and terror. Slaughtered thousands. Weapons of mass destruction.
Polar opposites. PXR, Death Cult Cyphers, Temple of Vipers, Terrorist ISIS, Heir of Titans, Electric Universe. Let the truth averse the curse of the church. Plasma cosmology, mass suicide colonies, chapters of Lucifer. 2001 they made Kubrick change Saturn to Jupiter. G.O.E is guns, fuel fracking, drugs and human trafficking. Polar configuration, solar radiation, PXR Heaven's Kings, Brown Dwarf 7 rings, debt-based slavery, end of bravery, wars in the age of iron, plague of the AIDS virus, mystery Babylon puts liberty shackles on, illuminated ones with a red shield.
Weapons of mass destruction, weapons programs, the deadliest of weapons, terrible weapons, nuclear weapons, poison gas, torture chambers, mass graves,
Deadly technologies.
radical ideology of hate,
Terror of threats.
terror,
Terror.
war on terrorism, war against terrorism,
Global war on terror.
global terrorism, 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 evil terrorists, 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 terrorists.
violence and bloodshed, Saturnalia was a time of feasting and merrymaking. The various ancient celebrations honoring this most bloodthirsty god have come down to today as the much-beloved Christmas traditions celebrated the world over. These traditions include the 12 days of Christmas, treats left out in the evening, Christmas trees decorated with lights. These were originally candles made from the fat of the burned bodies of child sacrifice victims. Christmas trees hung with balls. Anciently, decapitated heads of sacrificial victims. Gift exchanges. Kissing under the mistletoe. Caroling from house to house. Originally done by naked singers engaging in licentious behavior. Advent candles, Christmas cards, and many more. Even the imagery of Father Christmas or Santa Claus bears a striking resemblance to Saturn. An old man with a long beard, surrounded by children. Saturn, the evil child sacrifice demanding old man, appears in modern society in two more guises. Every December, Saturn, the god of time, reemerges as Old Father Time. Baby New Year is a symbol of the child victim. Notice that all of the characteristics of Saturn are in place. The side, the watch as a symbol of time, and, of course, the child victim.